Seeing the one and only Neal McCoy, Executive Director, Tupelo Convention Visitors Bureau. Man, I haven't seen you and talked to you in, gosh, it's been ages. How are you doing?
It's been a minute, hasn't it, Paul?
It has. We got to stop meeting like this. So, but it is a big. I think this was good. The opening night showcase, gala and after party. Are there any tickets left to that?
No, the opening night gala for the Elvis Festival sold out for this Wednesday night, but we have plenty of activities through Sunday that fans can still get tickets to. But Wednesday night is sold out. All the after parties are sold out. So it's a good ticket. It's a tough ticket at the moment.
Yeah, I can see that one. Well, we don't even need to mention who's going to be there because if you don't have a ticket, you won't be able to get there. So there you go. Unless there's some hawkers on the streets. I got two. Let's talk about Thursday. What Neal, what does Thursday look like, June the 9th?
Well, obviously, one of the goals and missions of having an Elvis Festival is continue to keep his name relevant. And one of the ways that we felt like it was necessary is to appeal to a younger generation. And so we have a youth day and actually do a kind of a boot camp type thing for younger Elvis tribute artists to want to get in the game of paying tribute to Elvis. And so that we do a youth day, and then we have a coast to coast concert. So, Elvis performed throughout the United States, and obviously Vegas, Memphis are tied to him. The shows are very much tied to him. So coast to coast concert then, and then pay homage to his music from the movies that night, and then an after party again on Thursday night. So Thursday's filled with activities starting at 9 a.m. that morning and all the way through till probably midnight or whenever the party ends.
Yeah. Have the hotel capacity to handle all this?
We do. We have a little over 2,400 hotel rooms in Tupelo. The two hotels that we have downtown, I think, are going to be sold out, but there are rooms available. We also have a big baseball tournament going on this weekend as part of the Elvis Festival. We also have a boxing night, a night of pretty good, high-level promoted and produced boxing event going on. So we have people in town for that. So it'll be a lot of things that all kind of tie in some way back to Elvis, but celebrating Tupelo's most famous son.
We go back to, Neal, the youth competitors. What are we talking about, the age range on these little Elvis, little Elvis?
Well, obviously, I think I don't know what the youngest one will be, but I know that we've had some as young as 9 and 10 years old. And then most of them are probably in their teens that are kind of starting to hone a craft. And look, it's made fun of in some capacity, but also these guys that do this are extremely talented. They do have a good vocal range and have some talent and at least a stage presence. And so we just try to help them hone that craft. That's
good. Girls and boys, I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't think it's excluding anyone.
Yeah. All right, then you've got Elvis on Screen concert. That's going to be at the Vancouver South Center. That's going to be at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. What is that
right.
about? Is it a documentary or what?
Yeah, no, it's celebrating Elvis's music from the movies and all the great songs that came from his movies. And so that happens in the arena. There are still tickets available for that. So a lot of past Elvis tribute artist winners come back, and this is their way of performing, is in some of these special tribute shows that are not associated with the tribute artist competition itself that is happening year after year.
There's a lot of buzz now about Elvis because of the movie, and I probably would have been a little bit better if it was out like 2 weeks ago, but the buzz is still there.
Not up against Top Gun.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying the timing is for the festival. But still the buzz is there, and it's generating, even among younger people, it's generated, who is this Elvis guy, or I want to know more about him. I don't want to run out of time by just giving you some of the stuff that's going to happen on Friday. So if you can't go, Wednesday or Thursday, but work week, but if you want to get out and go somewhere on Friday, then, man, you got the Ultimate Tribute Artist Competition, first round, 10 o'clock, Food Truck Friday from 11 till 2 at the Fair Park. You've got conversations with Tom Brown. Who's Tom Brown? And tell me what the conversations are.
Yeah, so Tom Brown is a local Tupelo guy, grew up here and went on and established a career in Hollywood and has some amazing friends throughout the entertainment industry. But Tom's, prior to retiring and moving back to Tupelo, he was the vice president or the president of Turner Classic Movies. And so he's really involved in the Elvis world. He's got a lot of connections. Graceland uses him quite often to MC and host a lot of their events. And so Tom's a Tupelo guy. He and his wife, Lisa, have relocated back to Tupelo after getting out of the entertainment world. And we consider him a great asset and try to utilize him as much as we can.
I think the entire downtown area is going to be Elvised out one way or the other on over the weekend also. And on Saturday, just highlight some of the events across the entire city that's going to happen on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday morning, kick things off with a 5K run. A lot of people are encouraged to get out and to dress like their favorite Elvis generation. And so you have that going on Saturday. You also have Big Jim and Argo from Elvis XM Satellite Radio will be in town. Then you have the boxing event, as I mentioned. But in the arena, you have several things going on. You have the semifinals of the Tribute Artist competition, and then you have the finals of the Tribute Artist. And whoever wins this goes on to Memphis to represent Tupelo at the Ultimate Memphis competition. And then, obviously, we have our big final Elvis tribute concert, and that's Elvis on Fire. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's literally going to be on fire, Paul. I would imagine without fire marshal around. But Elvis is going to be on fire one way or the other.
All right. And the Jeff Lewis and Friends after party at the Silver Moon Club, I see here, sold out. So people take this seriously. It is a spectacle in itself just to go and watch this. So if you're an Elvis fan, or even if you're not an Elvis fan, you're going to enjoy it. If you're looking for something to get away, you don't have to drive 700 miles. Just pick up from Ecru, Mississippi, and go to Tupelo and spend the weekend. Sunday,
you're right.
As a matter of fact, you got the Sunday gospel concert.
Yeah, that's right. We have the pay homage to the gospel concert. And you mentioned the movie, the Elvis movie, coming out in a couple of weeks. And that's going to do so much to kind of elevate Elvis's name and kind of his story. And his story starts right here in Tupelo. We tell people all the time, you don't start reading a book halfway through the book. You start at the beginning. And this is Elvis's beginning, and this is kind of what formed him. The gospel influence happened right here in Tupelo, and we want to tell that story.
For a lot of people may not know this, but Neal, that his birthplace there, and I know folks understand that, but that house, is that the original house, or when people go into it and have never been there before, what will they see?
Yeah, it's the original house. I mean, there's some debate out there whether it is, whether it isn't. But it is not a replica of the house. It is an actual house from that era.
They probably had to replace some rotten boards and things, but my understanding it is the original. Elvis walked upon the floors.
We had to do a few fundraisers to get some building funds updated and replace a doorknob or two. But we've had some updates to it. But essentially, it's a shotgun house from the 30s, and it's one room. The front room is the bedroom. The back of the house is the kitchen, and you can stand on the front porch and fire a shotgun through there and not hit anything. And so that's where he gets his name, Shotgun Shack. And
No, go ahead, sir.
Well, I was just going to say, so we have the house there, and then we also have the church that he grew up in, going to church with his parents. It's been relocated and updated, and it's quite the experience on the grounds as well.
Well, I think we already know it's going to be one of the biggest ever, and it's underway this week. And if you are turned on a little bit by what we've just mentioned, you want to know more about it, all you got to do is go to the website, which is the Tupelo Elvis Festival. Yeah. And it is all there. Just put Google up or search Elvis Festival in Tupelo, and it's there. Always good seeing you, sir. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for taking the time.